welcome to This Is the Day with me, Bo Chansey.
Johanna Beachy.
That's right.
That was actually really comfortable.
Are you good there?
Yeah.
Okay, make
I'm
yourself
comfortable
at home.
this morning.
Hey, enjoy.
It's cozy.
Enjoy that,
Yeah.
that stool.
I don't think I've ever appreciated these chairs, these stools, how comfy they are.
Well, maybe you need to take a load off. That's fine.
Yeah, maybe.
We have a guest here. Come here, Griswold. Come here, Grizz. Come on. There's Griswold.
Hi, Grizzy.
He wanted to come on This Is the Day today to show off his new thing. Oh, naked, golden. It's okay. Show off his new collar. He's got turkeys on it for Thanksgiving. Let's put that back on.
So ready for this season.
Look at you with your Thanksgiving collar. Such a handsome boy.
He looks so proud.
I know. He's got a new collar. He's in on the sumstress.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's gotten. Because this is Liza's dog, but
Right.
you know, she buys collars for every season for the
Okay.
other two, and he got
Wait,
in on-
Liza does?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, Summer does.
Okay.
So anyway, he's in on it now. So
Yeah, he
looks
can't be
forward-
left out. He's part of the family.
Yeah, he looks forward to new collar day.
Yeah.
Loves to share those off.
Now he got the chance to with everyone.
Yeah, well, we all do. Get a snazzy new
Exactly.
outfit. You wanna
Yeah.
share?
My parents' dog, he likes to wear handkerchiefs.
Oh, like a bandana?
Oh, yes, like a little bandana.
Those are the best.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
Do
he
you-
will he'll wear like orange ones around this time of year. Well, actually a lot of the time. So he can be seen easily when he runs about in the yard and everything. But yeah, that's his style.
That's
Yeah.
good. Yeah, I like that. That's a little easier than collars.
Yes. He also has a Christmas bow tie that attaches to his collar.
Like you do.
Yes, of course.
Yes.
Yeah, like you do.
We love our dogs. And if you don't love dogs, you're not welcome.
Don't know
I
what to say
retract
to
my
you.
welcome. That's not true. You're welcome. You need
That's
this.
okay.
If you
Everyone
don't-
is welcome.
Here's
Yeah.
the deal. If you don't love dogs, you need this.
You probably should hang out
You
here for a
should
little while.
stay. This'll do your heart some good.
Yeah.
This Is the Day is really like the golden retriever of online daily shows.
Oh, interesting. You know, I didn't make that connection until you say it, but now that makes sense.
There's some comfort.
It's the Golden Retriever show.
It makes you smile. Every now and then we bark at you, but you're not really scared. You're like,
Sometimes the energy is like, what's happening?
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, something gets
great.
broken. Yeah.
It's all right. It's all
all right.
good. It's Golden Retriever.
That's right. We're that's what we are. That's our new motto.
There you go.
Yeah. All right,
Yep.
so hey, we're gonna have a great time today.
You sure are?
Verse of the day. Did you read it already?
I did.
Okay.
And I'm excited to read it again.
Yeah, me too.
'Cause it is good stuff.
Absolutely. So good. And lots of great things to share. But
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
I'm glad that you're here today.
Okay,
For a lot
all right.
of reasons.
Yeah.
For a lot of reasons. First of all,
Yes.
I am going to highlight, which I know you wouldn't, but I am going to highlight your sweatshirt. It's JoJo's
Yes.
Boom Boom Book Review sweatshirt. And
It sure is.
out of all the apparel that we've
Yeah.
made, I think that's the raddest of them all.
Yeah. I mean, I would agree. I would have to say that I agree with that. Yeah. Also, it is probably the most comfortable sweatshirt that I've ever worn. Not just because it's a JoJo's Boom Boom Book Review sweatshirt, but it's the material. Yeah.
Well, I'm definitely gonna have to get one of those
Yeah. I'd recommend.
because I think that's fantastic. Yeah. So I just
Yeah.
wanted to acknowledge that. Just
Fair warning, if you get this sweatshirt and you're wearing it, just so you know, just so you all know, you will have an uncontrollable desire to read books while you're wearing it. Like it's going to be hard to do anything else. It's hard for me right now to sit here and not be reading a book.
okay. Understood.
So it will make you read a book probably.
well, good because I got a fat stack
There you go.
at home.
So you'll get right through your to-read pile.
Man, they've been piling up.
Yeah.
I haven't been
They
motivated.
do
I've had a
that.
hard time reading.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's sad. Well, you need the sweatshirt.
There's seasons, you know.
Yes.
It doesn't have to be that sad.
We're
Yeah.
in a very good
Yeah, we're
book
moving-
reading season.
Moving into reading season.
Yes.
For sure. Yeah, I picked
Yeah.
up a book, read about 50 pages 2 nights ago. So.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's good. That's decent.
Yeah. And then it's more of the book I'm reading. I don't even know the name of it, but it's more like a mystery suspense kind of thriller.
okay.
Like,
Yeah.
Yeah. Spooky, maybe a little bit. Like Stephen King recommended it kind of book.
Ooh, okay.
And which is great. But then I was reading it, and it's fairly well written. I mean, whatever, it's well written.
Sure.
But I was like, I really want to read something beautiful.
Okay. Well,
Do you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, I
like
do.
I think
Yeah.
the book "Till We All Have Faces" by C.S. Lewis maybe my all-time
Yeah.
favorite book.
Yeah.
I've read it multiple times, and it's just there's no, I'm like, what's it about? Well, I don't really want to tell you, but it's just so
It's kind of hard to
beautiful.
describe, honestly. You got to read it for yourself. I've read it only
Yeah.
once, but I should read it again because it's like a
just-
reread book.
Oh, it's so
Yeah.
it's so beautifully written. You know,
Yeah.
anyway. Yeah,
Yeah, no, there is beautiful writing out there
there is
to enjoy.
and I just had
Yeah.
that kind of craving.
Yeah, I would describe Wendell Berry as that. I've been reading a lot of Wendell Berry because he just, it's beautifully written. That's exactly what it is.
Yeah. Well, one of my friends, he had never read Gatsby,
Oh, yeah.
and our boys are reading it in school or just finished it, and so he's like, I haven't read it, so
Yeah.
and he's read a lot, so he went ahead and read it, and he was like, the last 10 pages of Gatsby, most beautiful, ending to a book. I was like, oh, maybe I may have to reread it, take a look at
I
it again.
would probably need to reread it because I don't remember.
Well, I don't either at the moment, but and then Ace brought home yesterday Of Mice and Men.
Yeah. Steinbeck.
Oh man, yeah, and yeah, we were talking about that,
Yeah.
and my buddy started quoting lines from the book, and I was like, stop, I need you to stop, I can't take it.
Yeah.
That's a beautiful.
That is another beautiful one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so touching. I like Steinbeck.
Yeah, he's good.
Yeah.
Should read some more of his too. So many books to read in the world.
Yeah. Okay. Anyway, but I was just talking about. The
Yeah,
sweatshirt.
there you go. Grab a sweatshirt, be cozy,
Yeah.
grab a cup of tea. Sue Kelso gave me this tea.
The tea or the mug or both?
Just the tea
Just
that's in the
tea.
mug.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like the mug.
The mug itself is from Local Moose Cafe
Local Moose?
here in Manchester.
Oh, I don't really want to go
Yeah.
there, but I do want a mug.
Well,
I mean, I'm not opposed to going there. I didn't mean it that way. I just, it's not like I just really like the mug. Love
yeah,
the color.
it's a great. I like the cork bottom ones. They don't make a loud clanking sound when you set them down.
Okay.
And it keeps it warmer, I think. Yeah. But no, the tea inside it, thank you, Sue Kelso. It's delicious.
Right on. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
There you go.
So, we've been talking a lot about to-do-ins.
We have. There's been a lot of to-do-ins.
A lot of to-do-ins. And one thing that is kind of fun is to reminisce.
I love reminiscing.
Yeah, it can be really enjoyable.
Sure can.
Which I do think sometimes about, in this world where there are so many photos all the time.
Constant.
Like I grew up, my mom would make a scrapbook.
Sure. The
Would-
photo album.
Yeah, the photo
right?
album.
Yeah.
And the photo album, might have 50 pictures for a year. I'm pretty sure, like, Liza takes 50 pictures a day.
Oh, probably.
Yeah, I don't
would
think
believe
that's
that.
exaggeration.
No. Yeah.
And, so you go back, you kind of reminisce and flip back through them. And recently, we had been talking about, last week's Wednesday's Wonder, you brought out the beaver.
Beavers.
And the piece of wood that
Yes.
the beaver had.
They are wonderful.
Yeah, wonderful. And you mentioned that your mom,
Yep.
the one and only Gloria Beachy,
The one and only.
had played a beaver
Yes.
in The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe.
Yes. Not just a beaver, but Mrs. Beaver.
Mrs. Beaver, excuse me, yes.
Yes, Mrs. Beaver.
Mrs. Beaver. And she's a part of This Is the Day fam and was
Yep.
watching that day. So she sent in a picture of her in her beaver outfit, Miss Beaver. Have you seen this? Look at that.
Whoa, I do remember this. Okay, this was a big deal because I thought it was so cool that she was in a play. I was a kid when she was in this play.
Yeah. Yeah, it is so cool. And you thought it was so cool, your mom, who is so cool to us, sent in a picture of you in the beaver costume.
Whoa!
There you are. How old are you there? You had any idea?
I'm guessing like 8, probably. 7, 8.
Yeah.
Yeah, is my guess.
Look at that.
I mean, there you go. There's the wonder of beavers and where it all started in my life.
Can just get right
I mean,
back there.
what kid, if their mother is in a Narnia play and has a full Mrs. Beaver costume, would not take the opportunity to try that on?
Well, I think, yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm so glad that there's a picture of it, and we could share it with the This Is the Day fam.
There you go, family.
Thank you,
Yep.
Gloria, for that.
Those were some good to-doings from a long time ago.
From a long time ago. So, I just like to throw it out there
Yeah.
to the This Is the Day fam. We'd love to see any of your
We really
to-do-ins.
would.
Yeah, send us pictures or videos to Manchester Christian, to This Is the Day at manchesterchristian.com. Yeah.
I really love seeing those when people send those
me
in.
too.
Yeah.
Yeah, so much.
make me happy.
So much fun. Like maybe your dog got a new collar.
Right. Share it.
Yeah, we'd love to love to share. If
Even your
got
seasonal decorations.
cat got a new collar?
If your cat did, you want to see that?
Sure. If that's what you want to share.
Send it on in.
Do they get new things? Do they even care?
I think they get new like toys.
Do the cats like walk around?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think so. None of the cats I know.
I don't know. Okay.
They don't want much in life, cats, but to be left alone. So.
Yeah, I read somewhere like cats sleep 20 hours a day. Cat naps.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then are they up all night?
I
mean,
I
they are nocturnal, right?
math. There's only 24 hours in a day.
You're right.
so,
All right. If I think about the math.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's okay.
That's true.
Sorry. All right. So speaking of to-doings,
Yeah.
love to know.
Sure.
What did you do last night?
Last night. Oh, okay. Last night I had a cozy hygge type of an evening. Hygge is also a throwback from a long time ago on the This Is the Day family from back in the day. Hygge, the feeling of coziness, contentment, comfort. So my sister and I were both at home last night, didn't have to go anywhere, didn't have to do anything. So she cooked a delicious dinner. I did not help at all,
Okay.
except by eating it. She has the gift when it comes to food. She really does. She's got an amazing touch with creating food. So she cooked a delicious dinner, and then we watched one of our favorite shows together.
Which is?
It is called All Creatures Great and Small. It is from the 1970s. It is a BBC show of a vet in the Yorkshire Dales. It's a family favorite. You may never have heard of it before, but I would recommend, especially if you like animals. Yeah, we grew up watching that show, so it's like a very comforting show for us to watch and relax.
Okay.
All Creatures Great and Small.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. That,
BBC in the 70s.
I know. Yeah. There's that whole cult following of 70s BBC
Hey,
shows.
there's like a whole like unknown movement of people that all are Harriet fans. I know this because my mom found a Facebook group of people that follow this show and added our whole family to it.
Okay. All right.
Yep.
Sometimes you overshare.
You know, now you know.
All right.
Yeah, that was my to-doings last night. It was very cozy, very hygge, very comforting.
Hygge.
Hygge. Such a great word.
And then you wore your hygge sweatshirt.
And then it carried over into today.
Yeah.
The sweatshirt, the tee,
Got a whole hygge vibe.
a hygge vibe. I like that. Even the hat.
Yeah, that's what I
Yeah,
was thinking too.
all of it.
Yeah.
It's true. Yeah.
The hygge vibe.
So that was me and my sister. But Bo,
Yes.
what did you do last night?
Oh, I'm so glad you asked. Because I don't want to talk about it. I don't.
I tried.
At all. Not last night. I don't.
Okay.
None of that. That's none of
All
your
right.
business.
Well,
And but yesterday was kind of cool.
Okay.
You were a part of a meeting.
Yes.
We had a meeting with a few of the minds from the MCC staff
the
team.
minds.
The minds.
I like that.
Yeah, meeting
Yep,
of
the minds.
the meeting of the minds.
The meeting of the minds.
To do some brainstorming and planning for 2021, our message series that are coming, and
Yeah.
it was just a blast to hear. To hear a group of people, talk about Jesus and kind of what they're sensing and hearing from Him, and what would be helpful, as we think about sharing God's love to people here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I always have a lot of fun at that.
Yeah.
And I learn a lot too.
Me too.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so that was a lot of fun in that collaborative environment.
Yep.
To fill up. We filled up an entire wall.
Yeah. Oh yeah. True.
I mean, like an entire wall with. I think we had 8 big pages
The white.
stuck to the wall, and all of them were full.
Yeah. No, that's true. By the end of it.
Yeah. A lot of
Yeah.
fun.
Had lunch together. Good time together. Yeah.
No, it was cool. Really.
The minds.
Yeah. Really enjoyed that, but only once a year.
Yeah. That's enough.
Yeah.
Yeah. More than that, be overkill.
Be too many minds.
Yeah. Too much.
Too many cooks like spoil the soup or something.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Something like that.
Yeah, but gathering the ingredients, that was really good. Enjoyed that. I don't want to talk about any more of that, but I do want to talk about the verse of the day.
Verse of the day.
Bible app gives
Yeah.
us a verse of the day, and so we encourage you to download the app, get the verse of the day, maybe read it in its context. I love reading
Yeah,
through
that's a great idea.
the entire chapter there, and then some days I want to read the next one, and anyway,
Yep.
can be a lot of fun.
You get a whole chapter in.
Yeah. And so today's verse of the day is from Ephesians chapter 4, verse 32. It says, "Be kind and compassionate to one another, forgiving each other just as in Christ God forgave you." I'll read it again. "Be kind and compassionate to one another, forgiving each other just as in Christ God forgave you." All right, Johanna, I'd love to know what jumps out at you there.
Be.
Be, okay.
The word be is what jumps out to me. Because I think there's something, when I was reading that, be was sticking out to me, because it's like, I was thinking about how he's saying, like, actually be kind and compassionate, as in it is like an inner transformation that has happened and is flowing out of you. It's not like you're just pretending to be polite and nice to people and then you think awful things about them, or you go home and badmouth them, or like have anger. He's like, no, be kind and compassionate the way that God is, so that it's actually like who you are, and that is what's flowing out of you towards people. That's what's, it's just, that word, like be, I was like, yeah, I want to actually be kindness and compassion, not just be like pretending to be.
Absolutely.
That's what stuck out to me.
I love that. Yeah. Because if we are, like to be, if we are, then it does stand to reason that our actions will follow.
Right, exactly. Yeah. Because you are going to act like who you are, so you get to actually be that towards people.
Yeah. I was thinking about just kindness. And kindness, there's an authenticity in kindness. That I think you're kind of referring to as well. Because like to placate or to kind of be phony, that's not very kind.
No.
That would actually be kind of cruel. I mean, that's like truth and love kind of thing, working together. That, you know, I've said it this way: love without truth is just, it's not good enough, and truth without love is just cruel.
Right.
And so they really kind of come hand. And so that truth would be the reality of who you are. Yeah. And we are not because we make ourselves that, but because God has done it.
Exactly. Yeah.
To live out that identity that he's given us.
Yeah. I did read some of the context around it too, and I would recommend it. Like the verses around that, so good.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, I ended up all the way into chapter 5 of Ephesians. And it was interesting. This was kind of cool. I had something really heavy on my heart. And I've been praying over it since yesterday. And in Ephesians 5, in the next chapter, as I continued reading, there was like this really crystal clear answer. Like bizarre, like not like reading the tea leaves kind of answer, like the actual words.
Wow.
Verbatim kind of thing. Like, okay, all right.
Yep, all right.
All right.
God can do that.
Yeah, of course you can. Yeah. I like the freedom we have to forgive each other too, just as we've been forgiven.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We can forgive. We can be forgiving.
Yeah. What an opportunity. Verse of the day.
That's worth sharing.
Absolutely. Love that.
I really do appreciate YouVersion so much.
Great app.
Such a good app.
Love it. Yeah, I really do. And I avoided, actually it's interesting, I avoided using it for a while. You know, because I like books and pages and paper.
Yeah.
You know, and one of our elders for MCC, when we were kind of interviewing him and you know, digging into his life and asking him tough questions, he talked about how the way he reads the Bible is on his phone.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, why have I been resistant to this? I mean, I just had that kind of reaction where I was like, why? That's really weird. Because then in my resistance too, because of my personal preference, I feel like now that I use it every day, and it's so empowering, like to be like, hey, just download this app.
Yeah.
Just download. Yeah, you want a Bible? I'll get you a Bible. Sure.
Yeah.
Whatever, any way we can help. But you can't just download this app, and it's available to you all the time wherever you
have
are.
it right on your phone.
Yeah.
I had a similar thing because I'm like a book person as well. I like to hold the actual book. And I was like, I don't want the Bible on my phone. It's not the same thing. And then, I had the same type of like, this is a resource and a tool that I could be using and I could be telling other people about. So for the first time, I like to read through the Bible different ways, like each year, like either a different version or and I think it was 2019, I read through the Bible on my phone. And I used, YouVersion has great reading plans, but then I also used the Read Scripture app, which is from the Bible Project, and YouVersion like does plans with them too, and they also have little videos you can watch that like.
What? Like different groups working together?
I know, different like organizations partnering with.
To help people who love Jesus?
Exactly.
That's pretty fantastic.
Yeah, so both of them, they're just amazing, yeah.
And what about this? Like the first thing I do on this thing every day is read the Bible.
Right.
You know, I mean, like that. So I'm just telling you right now, I think because of that, like the psychological impact on that, the spiritual implications of that is I'm far less likely to send that nasty text or passive aggressive thing, or scroll through social media and actually I don't have any social media on my phone.
That's a kingdom phone.
That's right, absolutely. This is holy.
Yeah.
It's set apart for something something special, and so you start that way, and pretty cool.
Yeah, give it a try.
For sure.
Yep, and like you said, it is a really easy, accessible way for people who maybe want to read the Bible but are scared. Like I was reading a testimony of a lady recently, and she said like buying a Bible, going out and getting a physical Bible was too intimidating for her. For some reason, I was like, this would be a really easy way for be like, hey, you want to just like be able to read a book of the Bible? Put it right on your phone.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so it's a cool way to like, it's a cool resource for your ones, is what I'm saying.
For everyone.
For everyone.
For everyone.
Yep.
Yeah. And people talk about church buildings being the church or whatever, which I still long for the day that's completely removed from our vernacular.
Yeah, it's not in terminology anymore.
Yeah, when somebody refers to a building as a church, other people are like, huh?
Huh? Like it won't even make sense.
Like, I don't understand what you're talking about.
Yeah.
I think that'll be a really special time for the kingdom.
Yeah.
And we're moving there, which is great. But not that I have anything against using buildings for...
They're a resource like anything.
Right.
They're just not the church.
Right. But it would be like, people would be like, oh, you shouldn't cuss in church, and talking about in the building, or you shouldn't lie in church in the building, or you shouldn't steal in church.
Right.
That's really bad.
You can do it in the parking lot, but...
But not in that building, because in that building now it's like, whoa. I mean, I think within most people there's like some kind of thing in us that are like, oh yeah, that's really bad.
Yeah.
But if you're the church, and you're interacting with this and with God, then you look at this and go, well, no, I'm not gonna desecrate this holy thing that's been set apart for a special purpose.
Yeah. Yeah. I agree.
Okay, I thought you would.
Just letting that be known.
We can confirm.
Yes.
Okay, sweet. We agree on most things.
Yeah. Probably most, not everything, but I think a lot.
Well, definitely not everything.
Well, no
I
one
don't
would
even agree with me on everything.
It would be weird if someone agreed with everything.
That would be horrible. That's always the word. Like whenever, like it's like for nowadays, you always have to give the disclaimer. If you quote somebody, no, I don't agree with everything she says.
It's true. I've heard a lot. Yeah. Like, is someone's going to assume that you do?
Yeah. Like, I don't agree with everything I say.
Yeah.
Because I'm wrong sometimes.
Yeah.
And I change my mind or what.
We have a little spy in our midst here.
Oh, we don't have a stink.
We do. We do. Yep.
You're such a New Hampshire chick. Okay.
He was like, I want to be a part of the conversation too.
Let me see.
Oh, he held on.
Yeah. Okay.
It could be a she. I don't know. I can't tell the difference. But here he is. Okay.
That's a special moment. I don't know why you're letting that thing crawl on you.
It's just a stink bug.
No, don't. All right.
They don't do much of anything, really, that I know of. I should look into stink bugs.
Invade.
Maybe they're wonderful.
All right. Oh, what I was saying was.
Yes.
Yeah, agreeing all the time.
Yeah.
And here's the other thing too. Like, really, the vast people, we really, everybody, we can get really focused on all the differences, but the differences are generally pretty minimal. Like even in like this hotly contested political climate.
Yep.
I tell people all the time, I was like, whatever side of the party line you're on, you probably agree on about 95% or more of things. So chill out.
Yeah. Maybe listen to each other.
Yeah, and while you chill out, let's watch Bruce's Barn.
Bruce's Barn. Bruce's Barn. What are you sharing today? Bruce's Barn. Bruce's Barn. Show me what you got.
Welcome to Bruce's Barn. There are 5 or 6 levels to this barn, depending on how you count, whether you include the cupola or not. Up here in the 5th level, I'll call it, this is a place where hay was stored in order to feed the cattle all winter long in these long New England winters. And it's a little scary and foreboding looking, but this was the method that they used for raising hay from the 4 floors down up here into the hay loft, as it's called. And so this is the way that they used to use the hay hook in order to grab the hay from below, bring it up, and then bring it to the top and lower it down so that they have plenty of hay for the cattle. Thanks for visiting Bruce's Barn.
Bruce's Barn. Bruce's Barn. Show me what you got.
The claw.
Pretty sure that's a mechanical spider right there.
No, that's the claw game.
It looked very spider-like to me. I love Bruce's Barn.
You ever do the claw game?
No.
You've never done a claw game?
No, but I think, is it in Toy Story, all those little aliens?
The claw.
Yes, that's how I remember it.
But you've never like put a token in
Nope.
and then
Not
try
that
to
I
get
recall.
a stuffed animal?
My siblings probably did while I was off reading a book or something. No, I don't remember ever doing it.
Okay.
But I remember it from Toy Story, the aliens.
Bruce is probably really good at it.
Probably, yeah.
I guess that's where they came up with that. I didn't know that. I never considered how you
It's
get
probably
hay
got
into the
roots
hay
in
loft.
farming.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. No, I know.
Now we know.
Bruce's Barn.
Thanks, Bruce.
That's pretty cool.
Wow.
Okay.
Yeah.
So maybe not cool. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
It is. Today's
All right.
fine. The closet calendar. It's a little hit and miss. You never
Okay,
know.
you never know. But I always am excited for the possibility.
Sure. Today's pretty simple. It's election day.
That's right.
And the closet calendar was
is.
very aware of that.
Okay.
So it gave an encouragement. I don't think a
Okay.
command,
Okay.
but an encouragement.
Sure.
Here's the calendar page. Vote.
Very simple.
Vote. Yeah. Find some letters to climb on. And
Yeah, it looks like it could either be an office space with all the computers. Maybe that represents like online voting.
yeah.
But it also looks like it could be like an aerobics class or something.
There is no online voting.
No?
Yeah. Not for
Well, not in our country,
Not politically. Yeah.
but I believe in other places there are.
I kind of struggling to figure out how we can't do that yet, but
Yeah.
I don't know.
Huh. All right. Hey, they were simple to the
Find
point.
an adult jungle gym and
That's what
vote.
it looks like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All the jungle gyms are adult ones. It's fine.
Thanks, closet calendar.
Yeah. Get out there and vote. A lot of talking about
Yep.
the voting today.
A
So,
lot of encouragement around that.
sure. So there was some there. And then on our kitchen, there's another calendar
Yes.
on the fridge that
Yep.
gives us a national day to celebrate. And today is National Sandwich Day.
Yes.
What do you think about that?
I'm so excited.
About
Yes,
Sandwich
because
Day?
I'm actually ready for this one today.
Oh, I can't wait.
I'm
What'd
ready
you bring?
for
Did
this
you
day.
Bring something.
So I have the hat that I need, obviously.
I don't know.
And then I also have some of our sand. I was ready to celebrate today.
I don't understand.
I had a heads up it was coming, and so I knew the exact way to celebrate Sandwich Day.
Oh, so I see what you're doing there.
It's the day
You're being a sand witch.
to celebrate today,
Sandwich.
right?
Is that because you're sitting in the chair Drew Crisp sits in a lot? Like,
There's like a Drew Crisp vibe in this area.
I think my favorite part of the day so far is just watching you try to play dumb. It doesn't come
Hey.
natural.
It's right there in the day.
Sandwich.
Yep.
It's sandwich. Well, I interpreted the day
Okay.
a little bit differently
Oh, okay.
than you did, although I appreciate your magical pun. You really cast a spell on on all of us there. But I
Yeah.
thought we were talking about, like, 2 pieces of bread and some things
well-
in between, like a sandwich.
I guess you could go that route.
Well, that's the route I went. So I asked our resident chef,
Okay.
one Dan King, to make us a video on how to make an awesome sandwich.
This is going to be good.
Hello, my friends, and welcome to the kitchen. It's National Sandwich Day. Man, I could think of a million sandwiches to make on this day, but when I asked my wife, Michelle, she mentioned the Ground Rounds French dip sandwich. Oh, talk about good food. Layers of steamy roast beef and cheese and onions in a baguette that you then dip in au jus. Let's get to work.
I've got here a 4-pound eye of round rump roast.
You didn't think I was gonna buy sliced roast beef, did you?
Let's go ahead and prepare the marinade. I'm gonna use a 1/4 cup of extra virgin olive oil, 3 cloves of garlic, 1 tablespoon of each of these, a pinch of salt, and a pinch of pepper. Mix it all around and rub it on the beef. Put it in the oven uncovered at 450 for 15 minutes.
After about 15 minutes, we're gonna go ahead and drop the temperature of the oven to 325. We'll cover the beef with foil or the lid and let it cook for about 1 hour and 30 minutes. So while that's going, what I'm gonna show you here is how to prepare the French onion dipping broth and the baguette. Ho, ho, ho.
In the pot, I've got 1/2 of a large yellow onion sliced. I also have a 1.5 cups of sliced mushroom, little Worcester sauce, soy sauce, and simmer on low. Okay, it's cooked down a bit, so I'll add another 3 cups of beef broth and continue to simmer while I prepare the baguette. We got a beautiful French baguette, sliced, cut into quarters, and basted with a little butter. I'm gonna place it face down and broil for 2 minutes. Flip, broil the face. When it's broiled, add provolone cheese and broil for another 2 minutes. Oh wow, this roast looks great. We want to at least 145 internal for medium rare. This one cooked to about medium. And after letting it rest for 30 minutes, I sliced it up and added it to the broth with the juices from the pan.
Oh, the baguette in the oven.
The baguette is perfect. Let's pile on layers of roast beef, a little mushroom and onions, and pour a cup of that broth. It's like a hot tub for your sandwich. Doesn't that look good? I'm gonna have a bite.
French dip sandwich is good food, my friends. Maybe you have a different sandwich in store for National Sandwich Day. Go ahead and post a pic, leave a comment of what you're cooking up in your kitchen. But for now, I want to thank you for joining me in mine. Have a great week.
It's like a hot tub for your sandwich.
I heard that too.
They're like,
Wow.
wouldn't it be great if Dan was good at anything else?
But does he need to be? Look at that sandwich.
That's what I'm saying. Like, if he had any other skills in life, that would be great.
Gosh. Man, I have never in my life had a sandwich that fancy. Or at least not made one.
Here's the deal. If Dan ever says to you, would you like fill in the blank
Yes,
to eat?
please.
The answer is yes.
Yes, and thank you.
Yes. And thank you in advance.
Yep.
Hey, Dan, it's going to be National Sandwich Day next week. Could you make us a video of making a sandwich? And that is what you get.
And there you go. Not just a sandwich, but a hot tub for the sandwich, too.
That was fantastic. That was so cool.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Love that. Love that video. That was really,
Wow.
really, really, really cool.
Yeah,
All right. So that was,
Yeah.
like a full-on instructional video.
very much so.
That was really good.
Yep.
It is Tuesday. So Monday we get some
Yes.
motivation.
Yep. Set the course for your week. Be motivated.
That's right, go
the
get 'em.
whole rest of the day.
Yep. And then on Tuesday, what do we do?
Get some tips.
Some tips. Did you bring some tips for us?
I did bring some tips.
All right, let's go.
They're not tips from me, but I was thinking how amazing it is when you make it to 80 or 90 or 100 years old. And I want to hear from people who've made it to 100. So we have tips from 100-year-olds.
What?
Yes.
Okay.
I wanted to do 100 tips from 100-year-olds, but we'd be here
Is that from a centurion?
for a while. A centenarian?
Is that right?
Yes, it's something like that.
Cent.
Something.
Yeah.
Okay, so we've got these tips that we're going to read out from 100-year-olds, life tips.
Okay.
Take them and learn. Okay, here's the first one. I make myself go out every day, even if it's only to walk around the block. The key to staying young is to keep moving. Heard that.
Yeah.
Seems like it's very true.
If you stop moving,
Start
the
that now.
moss will grow.
That's right. Yep, keep moving. All right, what do we have next? The use of vitamins, forget it. And I don't encourage going to a lot of doctors either. All right.
Okay.
Okay.
Well,
Make time to cry. Okay. Interesting one. Well, hey, it worked for them. I drink the faucet water.
alrighty.
Okay. Good to know. All right, here's another tip. Have lots of people in the house and lots of different kinds of people. Young, old, black, white, people from all over the world. People have always energized me.
That's
I
good.
like that one. That's
Yeah.
good. To stay healthy, always take the stairs and carry your own stuff. I take 2 stairs at a time to get my muscles moving.
That moving thing.
Okay, there's the moving thing
That's
again,
right,
see? Yep. Okay, pain is mysterious and having fun is the best way to forget it.
Ooh,
Huh.
that's true.
Yep.
When you're having fun, it's hard to remember you're in pain.
All right, here we go. This is some advice for the ladies. Don't marry an older man, marry a younger one. Okay. Okay, next one. Do something interesting every day. Otherwise, you disintegrate. I like that. Try not to eat anything that's healthy. It's true. I eat whatever I want. The secret to longevity is ice cream.
Yeah, my grandmother, who lived to be almost 100, like 99, she would just, like, we'd go out to eat and take her out to eat, and she'd be like,
Okay,
I'm just gonna have ice cream.
there you go. So
Eat it.
I'm hearing like
Eat it
keep
up.
moving and don't stress about the vitamins, just eat ice cream. There you go. There's some tips from people who've made it in life a lot longer than most of us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Some
Okay.
tips.
Tips from centenarians,
Yes.
centenarians, 100-year-olds.
Nice.
Yeah.
It is interesting how some people, as they age, are just young at heart.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's fun. I want to be like that.
some are.
We had a comment come in
Okay.
that I would like to point out. Karen,
Yes.
she actually had a dream about Bruce's barn.
Wow, okay. What happened?
She said that Bruce asked her if she wanted to buy a horse.
Say yes.
Bruce,
If
if you
Bruce
got,
asks if you want to buy a horse, just say yes.
you got any horses for sale? I saw a truck in there in one of the first episodes, and I'm like, I'm interested in the truck. I hadn't heard back.
Huh, okay.
Yeah, I don't know what the deal is
Maybe
with the
you
truck.
could go get a truck and Karen could go get a horse.
A horse. All right, you know what this is.
A union leader.
What?
Whoa.
Union leader, paper of the people.
Right here.
Today's the day, it
With
says at
us.
the top.
It is.
This is the day. That's what
right.
we've been saying all along. I don't know why
This is
today's the day.
It's not any other.
I guess there's been a lot of build up to this
Yeah.
election day, this election season. So
Seems like it.
that's going on. This is kind of interesting. A record. They expect a record 800,000 voters in New
Wow,
Hampshire
that's
will
a
cast
lot.
ballots. I know. I didn't. I
Yeah.
guess there's a little over 1 million registered voters
Huh.
in New Hampshire. So
Okay.
I think the population's increased a little bit.
Interesting.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Small prayer.
I love the small
Hey,
prayer.
front page news of the Union Leader.
Right
so in
there.
the midst of all this, here's a
Yep.
prayer on the front page. I think it's great.
Okay.
It says, "You, Lord, show us your wonderful promises. May we put all our trust in you."
Simple and true.
Now, you, Lord, show us your wonderful promise. His promises are wonderful.
They are.
But we got. I think it is important to not attribute promises to God that He didn't make.
Yes.
That's
Yeah.
where our faith gets
Sure.
destroyed.
And
a
then
lot.
we're like sad and disappointed and like wrestling and he's like, I didn't say I was doing like.
Yeah, we get angry. Yeah,
Yeah.
angry, frustrated. Faith is destroyed. I think misplaced hope is the greatest enemy of faith. When we put our
Yeah.
hope in things God did not promise.
How do they finish that? May we put our trust in you, Lord?
Yeah, in you. Yeah, in Him.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you got
Yeah.
your hope in something else, like maybe the results of
Well,
what's going on today,
Yeah.
that's a misplaced hope.
Yeah.
I can assure you of that. However that turns out.
Yeah. Put your trust in God. Yeah. And his wonderful promises.
So the
Know what they are.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, learn what they are. Yeah. You want to hear the chuckle?
Yes.
Okay, because
Okay.
it's a shot at the political process.
Oh, all
So I
right.
thought
Let's
it-
see if we get a chuckle.
All right, here we go. Politicians have learned that it's not as important where you stand as whether you're still standing.
Okay. Yeah. Had to digest that one a little bit. Okay. Well,
It's like,
they are taking a shot.
who are the two oldest people
They're still here.
standing? Like,
Yeah.
that's. I've been curious, you know, like, so I speak for a living.
Sure.
Okay, and I know the physical toll that speaking a number of times a day can really work on your body and your mind. I mean, it's rough, and I'm 47,
Okay.
and I'm in pretty decent shape. I mean, I work out, I work hard,
Yeah.
I watch what I eat.
Sure.
I'm getting after it.
Have some ice cream occasionally.
I don't understand how these 75-year-old dudes are going all over the place,
Yeah.
talking for hours on end.
Yeah.
I want to know what they're on.
They're eating ice cream.
Yeah, they aren't.
Probably.
Okay, they're seeing doctors.
Yeah.
Oh, so we're back on politics.
Okay.
We like
All
never
right.
talk about this, but it's
I mean,
voting day,
it's
so
the day. It's the day.
yeah. Check out this picture. This
Okay.
is worth showing. This is
Okay.
what I'm looking at right now.
Huh.
First vote, then hibernate.
Okay. That got a chuckle.
Let's go, union leader. I don't know why this wasn't on the
Yep.
front page.
Yep.
How did this get bumped to page 3?
That's the one right there. That's the chuckle.
This is the whole paper right here.
Yeah.
Let's see it again. Everybody wants to see it again.
Vote first, then hibernate.
That's the deal.
Uh-huh.
Go to sleep.
Yes.
Don't stay up all night wondering what's good. Just go to
Oh,
sleep.
yes.
I love this bear.
Yeah, the bear also makes the shot pretty
I wonder
fantastic.
if he has a name.
Yeah.
Let's see,
Ballot
underneath
bear.
it says, fearing she might sleep through today's presidential election, Echo.
Echo.
Echo of
Okay.
Clark's Bears voted early. Echo.
Okay.
Echo. 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 All right.
Echo's a great name.
I like it. I like that. Did you know they discontinued Tab soda? You ever heard of that?
No.
It's a Coke product. Diet
It's not
soda.
just, it doesn't just mean like soda with a tab on top.
No.
It's an actual kind of soda.
It's a
Never
soda.
heard of it.
Tab, yeah.
Huh.
It's kind of gross.
Was it like Coke?
It's a Coke product, but no, different. But yeah, it had a little like cult following, but it's gone.
Gone.
All right.
Isn't that what you call the top? It's a tab, right? That you used to open it.
Yeah.
So you could have a tab on tab soda.
And then if you were like at a bar and drinking a lot of them, you could have a tab
A tab
for your Tab soda that has a
that
tab.
has a tab. Yeah.
And if you're sitting with a cat, it could be a tabby cat.
Yes.
Sorry, you started it, and I was
I
just
did.
taking
You're
a
right. You're right. I did.
stab
I
at it.
started that. It's true.
Stab.
Yeah.
Okay.
Got it.
Sorry. You want to tabulate how many I did?
Nope.
Okay.
I've been keeping tabs on it.
All right. Oh, pain management.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
This goes with your tips. It says, got joint pain? Keep active.
Keep active and have fun.
Keep active.
Because the best way to forget mysterious pain is to have fun.
I got a little tip for you.
Okay.
It's a little weird, like I don't want to talk about it.
All right.
Usually, but you know, you brush your teeth in the morning and night.
Yeah.
There's a tip if you're not doing that
Yeah, you
already.
should probably
might
do
wanna
that. That's a
jump on
good
that.
tip.
That's a good tip.
Uh-huh.
I started doing squats while I brush my teeth.
Interesting.
Yeah,
Okay.
like 50 squats while I
Yeah.
brush my teeth.
You know what?
Just to get a little extra movement in there.
To confirm and back that up, my sister-in-law Allie is a personal trainer. She's a track coach and stuff, and she says like to really get exercising in the habit of it, just do movement while you're doing daily stuff like that.
And I work out other times, but I mean,
Yeah.
And you know, there's no weight with that or anything. Just
No,
some
but it's good.
body
You're moving.
movement.
Keep
yeah.
moving.
Yeah. Well, I'm
There
not
you go.
doing anything else while I'm brushing my teeth. Might as well get some squats in. Good. Yeah. There you go.
It's a good tip.
I know. I've shared too much.
Even though you're not 100 yet, that's a tip.
Share too much. All right. In sports, Patriots stink.
Okay.
Yeah. Just be aware. Okay. But then this is important. All right.
Okay.
This other article. Family Circus.
Not an article.
Really, really important to unpack today.
Right.
So, okay, we got our little fella here.
Yes.
His name's Troy Aikman,
Right.
wearing the number 8 jersey from America's team.
Okay.
So I appreciate that, you know, with one of the all-time great quarterbacks, Troy Aikman. And he's holding a sign there, and it says, "Be the life of your party, vote."
Okay.
He said, my teacher said, my only homework is to hang my poster in the window where all the neighbors can see it.
All right.
My only homework. So this little guy's He's not old enough to vote.
No, not yet.
No, he's not old enough.
No.
But that he's not allowing that to stop him
Yep.
from being an encouragement to others.
Right.
And
That's the thing.
that's what I appreciate about this article is while we have these limitations on things that we can't do, like he cannot vote, but that does not stop him from being a participant in the process.
Sure.
Something that he thinks is valuable and important, something that is a part of the world that he's living in and navigating. And while he could just say, well, it's out of my hands and I can't do anything about it, that's not what he does. He says,
No.
well, what can I do? And my homework is to hang this poster up and encourage others.
Yep. So it's an encouraging thing, and is also doing what his teacher said.
Yeah.
It's like teacher said, do this. It's like, yes.
And it's a
I
good
will do
thing.
that.
I'm going to do it. So yeah,
Yeah.
you might be sitting around
There we
going, well,
go.
I can't do this and I can't do that. You can encourage.
All of us can.
I think maybe the most important article in this paper.
If only it were an article.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Um,
Some good advice there, though.
yeah,
Do what you can to encourage.
agreed. You know what? Back page.
Yeah. Anything good there?
Nah, not really.
Yeah. All right.
All right. Done with
You
that.
know, they had the bear.
So good. Echo.
Yeah.
Echo. Echo. The echo. All right. I want to do a little Everyday with Jesus.
Yes, I do.
Okay, our daily devotion in 140 characters or less, which we're going to put the slide of
Yeah.
it up here, and I'm going to give you a little.
Okay.
So this book, I don't even know what the copyright on this is. It's from a long time ago. Let's see, 2009.
Okay.
I
Yeah,
wrote
that
this
was
book.
a long time ago.
Yeah, it's the first time I've ever spotted this particular error.
Uh-oh.
Okay, we'll get to it. So
Okay.
the thought for the day says, once upon a time, God spoke and it was. God promised and it happened. God died and came back to life. All good news, but the best is yet to come. Let's go, I like that. No error there. I know you're just looking for the error now. But okay, then the scripture, John 1 through 4. In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. He was with God in the beginning. Through him all things were made. Without him nothing was made that has been made. In him was life, and that life was the light of men. Period. That's the scripture. But then this got somehow a misprint in here. First, so there should be a T in front of these. These then are the things you should teach, encourage, and rebuke with all authority. Do not let anyone despise you. Which I think is from Timothy. I'm not for
yeah,
sure.
but that doesn't. I don't think that's next to that verse in John.
Not at all.
No.
So a typo in the book I'd never
Or a
discovered.
little random bonus thing for today.
Well, yeah, because I think it does work.
Yeah, there you go. It's like it's a nice little add-on.
And I might have missed it if the T had been in front of the H-E-S-E. All right, but anyway, so once upon a time,
Yeah.
God spoke and it was. God promised, and it happened. God died and came back to life. All good news, but the best is yet to come.
Yes.
And so we want to put our hope and faith in his promise. And then these are things that we want to teach and share and encourage,
Yeah.
just like the Family Circus told us
Yes.
to do.
That's good.
Yeah, which is, I think, a very encouraging thing, to focus on who God is, what he did, what he promised to do,
Yeah.
and let's put our hope in that. See, that's a hope
That's
that
where
doesn't
my hope
disappoint.
is.
Yeah, that's a real hope.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anything less than that, you might as well hibernate.
Yep. Just go to sleep.
But we have living to do. So much living to do. All right. So I am ready. I'm really, they talk about living your best life.
Yes.
I think what would help me in my best
Okay.
life would be some pop rocks.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep.
I have a hunkering
For some pop rocks.
for some pop rocks, but not
Okay.
any pop rocks. I
Yep.
want pop rocks from a Fun Dip box. And the only way to get
They
these,
taste different.
I wouldn't know. I've not
I've
had
heard.
them. I've not had them.
Yeah.
And since I am a principled person and
Right.
I have character, strong moral
You
fiber,
would never take them without having earned them.
I will not. And the only way to get pop rocks from a Fun Dip box is to answer all 6 questions on the Trivial Pursuit card.
Yes.
So you too
Yep.
can get some pop rocks. So we want you to play along, make a guess,
Yeah,
get
just
all 6
try.
right. Yeah.
Something. Anything.
I guess something on all of them.
Yep.
Yeah.
You have to.
Yeah.
You do it too.
And if you get all 6 right, send you a congratulatory pop rocks
Yep.
from a Fun Dip box. So we have the original 1981 edition of the classic board game Trivial Pursuit and the 40th anniversary edition, the oldest and the newest.
Yep.
Dealer's choice.
We've already gone to old people, so we're going new.
Oh, we're going new. Okay, new card.
Okay.
Hot off the press.
Yes.
Here we go.
Ready?
Yeah.
Blue.
Blue, geography.
Which country's national flag is the only one not rectangular or square in shape? I got really excited because we talked about this on the show before.
I know, but I don't remember, and now you're all excited. Read it again, because you know
Okay.
it.
Which country's national flag is the only one not rectangular or square in shape?
Was this somewhere like a Where in the World is Johanna Beachy
Yes.
moment that we went?
Yes.
I knew I
This
should
is
have paid
just a big
attention.
moment for me. This is the first time something I've talked about has been a part of Trivial Pursuit.
Wasn't Ghana.
That's true.
I'm trying to
Yeah.
think
This is still an exciting moment.
where
Okay.
you've gone. Oh man.
I think rules of the game, I'm not allowed to give you any hints.
Well,
Yeah,
You're-
Eric confirms.
you're the
Eric's-
dealer.
Eric
Eric's
says
not
I
in charge.
can't.
Does Eric have a mic? He does not have a mic. You have a microphone.
But he can turn ours off.
True. All right. I'm thinking. Is it somewhere in Africa? South America. Is it an island?
Look, I could be remembering wrong. We're going to get to the end of this. But no, I think I remember right.
Okay. It is Ghana. That's it's not it. I don't know.
It's not that.
Yeah, what is
I'm
it?
pretty sure it's Nepal. Nepal!
Nepal.
Yep. It's the one that's the combination of the two single pennants. So it's like two.
Yeah.
There we go.
Nepal.
All right. Okay.
Okay.
Well, I'm having fun.
Good.
Okay. Pink.
Maybe you'll get them all right.
Maybe.
All right. Pink entertainment. Oh, that would be awful.
Which underrated TV show did Judd Apatow and Paul Feig collaborate on in 1999 before they teamed up for 2011's Bridesmaids?
What underrated TV show?
Did they collaborate on in 1999?
I don't know the answer. My guess is Freaks and Geeks.
Yes. Correct.
The only reason I guess it is because I honestly believe it is the most underrated TV show I've ever seen.
Interesting. All right. I feel that way about All Creatures Great and Small.
They have a Facebook page.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Yellow.
Yellow history.
The proceeds of which annual event attended by the President and First Lady go towards scholarships and awards for aspiring journalists? It's an annual event.
Yeah, it's the Correspondence Dinner.
White House Correspondents' Dinner. Yes, indeed.
Okay.
Okay, 2 so far. Purple.
Purple. Art and literature.
Which coming-of-age novel opens with the narrator flippantly referring to his background as blank and all that David Copperfield kind of crap? I know this.
My guess for this one is Catcher in the Rye.
That's what I was going to guess, too. So that's also my guess, Catcher in the Rye. Yep. Yes, indeed. Green.
Green, Science and Nature.
Which sea mammal uses stones to crack open shellfish?
Stones. Sea mammal
Cracks them open.
uses
Yep.
stones.
Crack open shellfish.
I feel like I've... Seals?
Sea otter.
Sea otter. Okay. I love the sea otter.
Sea otters.
Do you know why I love the sea otter?
Because they're the wiener dog of the...
Sea!
Sea.
Yes! Thank you!
That's why.
That made my day. I don't get Pop Rocks, but you get me.
But I know
That's
why.
good. Okay.
Okay, last but not least, orange.
Orange. Sports and leisure.
Which of the 6 Clue game suspects was killed off in 2016 to make room for Dr. Orchid, a biologist who knows a lot about poison? I didn't even know that this had happened.
Okay,
What?
the name of the victim, by the way, is Mr. Body. Didn't know if you knew that.
No, I
all right.
didn't.
So who'd they get rid of?
Who got killed off in 2016 to make room for Dr. Orchid?
I'm gonna say Colonel Mustard.
Mrs. White.
Mrs. Wow, it's because she had the
I
lamest
forgot
name.
she was even a
Yeah,
character.
forget her. Mrs. White.
Dr. Orchid, a biologist who knows a lot about poison.
Yeah,
Upgrade.
yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Decent showing.
Right on.
maybe someone out there got all of them.
Yeah. If you got all 6 right, we want to know. We'll send you a congratulatory fun dip
Yep.
in the mail.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna put this back here.
Yeah.
Okay.
I did not fun dip. Pop rocks from a fun dip box.
Yeah.
Sorry, misspoke.
Yep.
Yeah, corrected. Okay.
Yes.
So in honor of your sweatshirt today,
Okay.
got a lot of options on where we could go.
Right.
But for today, I want to do a book review.
Okay.
So
All
JoJo's
right.
Boom Boom book review.
Yes.
With the jingle.
Okay.
Do we have it? Oh, we don't
No
have
jingle.
it. Because, well, she had books.
They're ready and
we
waiting.
were ready.
I'm always ready for book reviews. I'm always ready to talk about them.
I made
but
an erroneous assumption.
We could keep going or we could save it. It's up to you.
I don't want to say.
JoJo's Boom Boom Book Review.
Okay, wait. I heard it,
I heard it too.
but in honor of Echo, the voting bear,
Yes.
I would like to tee that
JoJo's
up.
Boom Boom Book Review.
It was like an echo.
I would like to tee it up again. Let's do a little JoJo's Boom Boom book review.
JoJo's Boom Boom Book Review.
There it is.
There we go.
Take
Okay.
it away.
All right. Alice has been holding these wonderfully for me. I'm just going to grab them. Kids' recommendation for today is the book Because of Winn-Dixie, which again is one of my favorite kids' authors, Kate DiCamillo. It's so good, and it also stars a fantastic dog in this story, Winn-Dixie. So you should read this one for sure. It's a great one for kids. Elementary level is what I'd recommend. Honestly, any of her books are fantastic because of Winn-Dixie. For the fiction category, I guess fiction, Ernest Hemingway, Old Man and the Sea. He is such a good writer. This is probably my favorite of all of his books. So this one is just very, like, he's the type of person who can carry such a huge story in, like, very few words. Like, look at the size of that. But I would recommend this one for sure. If you haven't read any Ernest Hemingway, I would start with this one. This is my favorite of all of his that I've read. And then for nonfiction, I just recently read this one and really loved it, appreciated it. It is called Surprised by Oxford by Carolyn Weber. It is her story of how she got a scholarship to go study literature at Oxford. She's a Canadian woman. She had not grown up in a family that knew Jesus. She didn't know Jesus at all. She went there to study, and she was incredibly surprised to encounter people who loved Jesus, and she ended up starting a relationship with Jesus while she was at Oxford, and that's her whole story. And it was just really cool to hear it from her perspective, and the way that, my favorite part about this book was the way that she used her mind and engaged and wrestled with, like, I want to understand the Bible and I have questions about God. And she had these amazing conversations with people while she was there. But it's a beautifully written book. I mean, she studied literature, so she is a very, very gifted writer. And it was really cool to read her perspective on that. So I would recommend this book for sure, Surprised by Oxford. And those are the 3 for today. Surprised by Oxford, Old Man and the Sea, and Because of Winn-Dixie. There
I saw
we go.
the movie Because of Winn-Dixie.
I don't know if I've ever seen that movie.
I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
That was good. I haven't read the book.
probably
though.
good.
And I've not read The Old Man and the Sea. I don't know that I've read
that's
any Hemingway,
you
which
should,
is weird.
Really?
Yeah.
That surprises me. You should read that one.
It doesn't,
add it
it's-
to your stack
It's not
of
as
stuff.
long as I thought it would
No,
be.
it's very, very quick read. But like I said, it's just like, it's a big story packed
I like that.
into a little book.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right on.
it's a good one.
Very cool.
There we are.
JoJo's Boom Boom.
JoJo's Boom Boom book review. And they even had the video ready for it.
Yeah.
Well, they got it ready.
It wasn't a video, it was audio.
Audio.
I know now. See, I don't know why I couldn't let
See?
that go. I really
No.
don't. It bothers
I'm glad because I said something incorrect.
I know, but who cares? I mean,
And-
why do I don't want to be that guy.
Well, I don't want to say something wrong and have no one tell me. That's
You're
like when you have
wrong.
something in your teeth and no one is telling you. Just tell the person. Just let them go fix it. I never got that.
The new saying at my house is "Get
Yeah.
wrecked, nerd."
Yeah.
That probably doesn't, since that was in my heart.
It's just fun to say.
I don't know. We say it in good humor.
Yes.
It always makes
Yeah.
me chuckle.
It's a good one.
Okay. Well, thank you for sharing your book
you're
review.
welcome.
It was fantastic. And your sweatshirt.
Yeah.
And your life.
Yeah. You're very welcome. You're all very welcome.
That's what you should have a shirt that just says you're welcome.
You're welcome. Just walk around. You're welcome.
Why? Because I'm here. Hey, and this is the day. So put your hope in Jesus.
Yes.
Let's go.